Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire, and boy am I inspired. I do have another tassel here, but don't worry, this is not another tassel video. It's a demonstration. I want to show you something. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody for hanging out with me, all my friends here, just having a ball. I really am having the time of my life. I'm loving this, loving it, and I love you guys so much. I was like, why do people say they love somebody when they never met them? But now I know, when you grow friendships, you love your friends. So there may be new people that are on here, maybe new subscribers or just viewers that are hearing me and they're just like, oh my gosh, this lady's nuts. And I just have to say, you're right. You are right. But I am from the heart. I really am from the heart. I got some friendship happy mail, and so I got this, and I'm so excited. And this is from my friend Mary from Tidbits from the Attic. Tidbits from the Attic, yes. And if you have, she's got a YouTube channel. She's got some pretty cool stuff on there. This lady is so talented. This lady, my friend Mary, is so talented. Anyways, and she just sent some happy mail out, and oh my gosh, and I was a recipient. So I was thought of on this, and I cannot even tell you how much that just touches my heart. I love it. Thank you, Mary. Thank you for thinking of me. And of course, I already ripped it open because I've got so many things going on that I was like, I wanted, whoops, son of a gun. Let me see. My hands, they just want to drop everything, but they're not in pain. They just don't want to work. Look at these. Look at these cool little snippet pieces. Look at my favorite color, pink, a cute ticket, which is on the pinkish, a beautiful little deer. Oh my gosh, and a joker. I love jokers. Oh my gosh. And I love being a joker. So I'm so excited. I'm actually going to be using these. And look at these cool, they're embossed stickers. Now, I'm not a big sticker user, but I do like stuff like this. These are cool. But I think with this, not right now because I don't have time, but I'm going to set this aside. I think what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to use all these pieces, which I feel like this is what her intentions were on this. I'm going to put together a couple of journaling cards, tags, and what I can figure out to make with all these things. I think I can make at least 3 or 4 things, maybe. And then I'm going to put that in my friendship journal. So doesn't that sound like fun? Anyhow, thank you so much, Mary. And I hope it's okay, I'm going to link your YouTube channel and your Facebook group in the description box. And anyone who doesn't know how to get to the description box, there's a more underneath the video. You'll see where it has like a little description. It says more. If you click that more, something's going to drop down either underneath your screen or to the side of your screen, but something's going to open up, and that's where you can read more things. Depending on what you're using, the device, whether it's a phone, an iPad, a computer, TV, it will pop up either underneath it or generally to the side of the right. Okay, so I hope that helps you out, and if you have any questions on that more, just please ask me. If you don't want to ask me in the comments, I know some people don't like to be question askers, but I love questions. I ask them all the time. But if you don't feel comfortable with that, send me an email. And then if you don't want me to say your name or say anything up on here, publicly, then just say, on the down low, I would like this question answered, please. Anyhow, I got you back. So there's that. My other share, oh my gosh, I've been using them. So here's the packages though, so we know. So Debbie L. Debbie L on YouTube. She is oh my gosh, what a beautiful friend. This is what had me in tears when, on my first live, I'm like destroying stuff. When I said it had me in tears like it did. Look what she sent me. So she said that she had bought herself a couple of these things. I think both of them, right? And she loved them so much. And then when she seen me struggling with my scissors, she said it was a done deal. And so she sent me these. So I was using these ones. They're perfect. They're nice. This part right here, gosh, I stutter so much. I mean, it's a little bit of a tight fit, but it's not bad. Easily manageable. Plus, it's not like I'm opening them up and closing them. When I'm using them, I do leave them open. I try to be very careful with my scissors and put them aside. However, you guys have seen me on the videos, and you know that that's not always the case. But it's easy, spring action. And I was cutting my things out. Well, I didn't bring anything to show you with that. So, let me show you. This isn't too heavy, but let's make it heavy. let's go hot and heavy here. Well, you know, I'm hot because my heat lamp's on. There you go. Let's make it heavier weight by folding it up. But look how easy this is. And that doesn't hurt. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I just want to cut. And I love cutting stuff up, so this is like so awesome. Now, so here I am cutting things up, and I was cutting a lot of those skulls and things up. And then these showed up. Then these, I mean, like these are just, this is gold to me. Not only do these cut so nice, but the way they have set this grip up, if you have never seen these, and if you've always been wanting to know about these, 100% worth every penny. I have no idea how much they cost, but I know that they're going to be worth whatever they come out to be, because these grips are so soft, they feel comfortable. I have a lot of pain from my surgery here, so I get a lot of pain in this area because this doesn't move anymore. That was been, you know, what do you call it? Soldered? No, not soldered. Fused. Same difference, right? Just this is bone and not metal. This I don't have any play right here, so everything I do puts strain on it, and it puts strain on my wrist. So I'm always like needing, my wrist like gets hung up because of it. Anyways, blah, 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 blah. I also have arthritis. So what happens is when I'm cutting, it's hard because I can feel so much in here, and then it goes up my arm. Anybody here, I know I have a lot of friends here who know this, how this feels. So these scissors, when I put them on when they rest right here, I'm trying to say all that so I'll let you know. Well, as they're resting right here on my hand, I'm not feeling that massive strain. Now, if I'm cutting continuously, am I gonna feel a strain eventually? Probably. I mean, like that's a repetitive motion no matter what. But it's not like you know, one and done night for me. I can use these several nights in a row up there watching TV and cutting stuff out. So what I did is I finished cutting out my little skeleton heads with them, which when I say the rest of them, I literally I was using these scissors, I was using my little red handle scissors, I was using another pair of scissors, and then I have a pair of older snips that I had that do not work as good as these Fisker ones that I had bought a long time ago. Anyhow, I was in between all of them, so I'd cut a couple of heads out, and then I'd cut another couple of heads out, and then I'd rest, and then a couple of heads, and then rest. I got these, and I cut out all of my heads in one evening, and still could cut the next day. I'm gonna be right back. I know I have a couple of skulls. I'm gonna show you how good they cut. This is all my heads. I'm actually gonna need to cut a few more of these out, but I did save a couple. I was just, you know, hanging on to them. So sorry. I'm not sorry, not sorry. I just can't help myself. Anyhow, this is, so, you know, and I'm fussy cutting, so yes, they're big, and it's kind of hard to get around things, but you know what? We learn how to make things work, and I want to show you how easy this is, like, and they're nice and long, so I was able to cut long cuts instead of the short cuts if it's smaller. And I was able to maneuver it enough. I mean, look at how easy that is. It's like butter. Like, it was like cutting, it's like cutting into air compared to this, which, and these are just, I mean, they're not bad scissors. They're titanium, they're Scotch scissors, they're good scissors. They're just heavy. They're heavy, they're small. It's pressing on my thumb in here, and it's just like not letting me, it's not giving me, and I have to press down right here. It's not giving me the freedom to lay my thumb out. Does that make sense? Like this. So I get it's like two in one. Like I get the snip with the scissors. So I find that I like this better than just hanging onto the snips for long periods of cutting. So when I was cutting out 150 of these, being able to grip something down here and having the comfort up here. There we go. I think I finally spit it out. That. Because otherwise, when I'm doing the little snips, I'm still using this, and I don't have anything to rest my hands against. I hope that's making sense. And I'm not trying to give a scissor tutorial, but I just wanted to let anybody and everybody know that had been thinking about these scissors, that they're worth it. If you are having hand issues, they are worth it. Oh my gosh. And every time I use them, Debbie, every time I use them, you're just going to be sitting there right in my heart because I'm like so excited. But then the other thing, the reason why I pulled all these out is because look how easy they cut through the fabric. So I'm just gonna pull this together. Here's one of my 24-inch tassels that I'll cut into 12 inches now that I figured that all out. And so watch how easy. Before I had to cut like, and then like kind of tug on them and whatever, but these cut so nice even for this. So there, I'm not even gonna put my hand on it. Look at that, it's like easy. Like, I was not expecting that. When I went to cut, I thought I was gonna have to like hold a piece and like kind of pull and, or whatever. So nice. It's easy to move that. I don't know how much more excited and happy I could possibly be about a pair of scissors, but this is just like a game changer. Thank you. So now I need to get these little babies put together in a minute, but this is not the video for that. So I will be right back. Okay, well, I'm back, and I thought I would show you, since I'm doing my little Happy Mail shares, I would show you what else I did. I went to the dollar store, and I was actually looking for some more of those, so I was looking for some little wooden pieces. They don't have them, mine didn't have them, so, oh, that's okay, I'll just have to figure it out. And then I went to Walmart to look for those paper plates that they had last year, but they don't have any this year, those same kind, so I will figure something out for the remainder. However, I did find some other things. In the paint, in their little crafting section, I found this one right here called Silver Argent, and so I got this. I don't have this one in my stash, and I like that iridescent look. And I also picked up this one, hologrammy transparent, clear hologram. So I'm gonna open these up and check them out and see if I like them. I know I have quite a few of the, I think I do. I might have used them up, but you get 30, is it 30 of them in these? And I think I find these, I want to say it's in the cake section, like the wedding section. And I like to use these because they're not that expensive. I mean, I don't think they're that expensive. You know, I guess it depends on how many you need and what you're doing. So these are just like the perfect size for a lot of different things that I'm making and what I'm doing. So I do like to get those. I use them for the kids' stuff. I'll use them to close up bags and things like that or whatever. But look at, I mean, like, it's just the perfect little size for something. But I bought these ones in particular because I thought maybe, just maybe, I'll need them for Halloween. Because, you know, I'm just in Halloween mode, and I thought maybe I'll try to see what they look like if they were all black. So my black one is very used. I don't know if there's any ink left in this thingy. This is the Distress ink. Oh, yeah, it feels pretty juicy. So I just like to leave them in the back there so I can do this. And I took it out, and I'm getting ink everywhere. Oh, wrong way, Sandra. It's just both sides are black. I can't tell. I can't tell what's happening. So, let me see. I don't know. Is it dry? So, I just wanted to see what if this was black, because I couldn't find a black doily. That's what I wanted. Let's see. My black isn't very black. It's kind of like a gray. I do have the Distress Oxide. Let's see if that's different. I don't think it is very dark either. And then I do have other inks. They're just not the spreadable ones. They're just not spreadable. What do you think this is? Okay. Although I guess that's not bad. It's gray. It doesn't look bad. It's just not what I wanted. Let's see. But see, look at that pretty backdrop. Isn't that pretty? So I was thinking, I wanted to color my doilies. I mean, I've coffee dyed them, and I've used them white, and I've inked them with like vintage photo, but I haven't really ever just put color on them. And I thought, wouldn't that be so pretty just to have all these different colored doilies, and they're not that expensive, and they're just the perfect little size. Now I must try more, you know. Let's see, I don't have a sponge, of course. I wonder if I can just go like this. Yeah, I just want to get some color on a couple of them and show you what I'm talking about. Because these doilies are so cute. These little tiny doilies, and they just do a lot to add. They add a nice little punch of color if you have them painted up. There we go. There's purple. Okay. Obviously, I need to do some more. Oh, you know what? Distress Oxide. I wondered. I don't know. We'll see. I have a white bee here. Let's see if I can just take that in. So, oh yeah, and that's going to move it around. And because it's wet, I'm going to change the color a little bit. That's cute. Yeah. All right. So now I've got all my color in. there. It moved around into all the white spots, I feel like, mostly. Dry, dry, and stay down. So now I wonder, because I'm pretty sure with these distress oxides, you can lay color on color, right? Isn't that one of the cool things about it, right? I believe it is. I'm like, I keep saying right, like I'm waiting for someone to say, yes, Sandra, right. So, isn't that splendid? Let me try, let's just try that and see. What do you think? What do you think? That's Dusty Concord. I just wanted to try some things in here to see the colors. Now, what do you want me to put it on this? Okay, I'll do that. There we go. Beautiful, still beautiful. I also grabbed a couple of heads to try these out on. So let's do that while I have these out so I can just put them away. I wanted to see what are they gonna look like, because you know I don't have all those sparkle pens and things like that yet. And I have these I can buy right, you know, same day at the store. I think I'm just always waiting to find them at a yard sale or a thrift store in high hopes of it, and I haven't. I'm gonna put a little bit of water on my brush just to dampen it, because I don't really know I don't know what kind of paint this is. It feels like pretty thick, like a glue. See, like a glue. So first I was wondering, you know, would it be cool just to put that in the eyes? Like not over his whole head, just like in his eyes, maybe his nose, because you can see through that. And then maybe just a little bit of brushing on his, you know, where it's shaded. Because, you know, the skulls, there's like lots of pieces that are not there. There we go. So I thought, wouldn't that look cool? And I can jazz up those skulls like that. I like that. And now I have this paint that I don't want to waste, but well, I don't have to. Let me see. I'll put it on here. Yeah, I'm just going to spread it around here on this. Well, I already went in the middle, so I might as well finish it out. There we go. That's even super cool. That's even more cooler. More cooler. I like it. Yeah, I like it. And let's get this rinsed off because I want to try this other color. Sorry, I should have had these open. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Before I did the video, but oh, this is a thick one too. Look, there's paint right there. Maybe I could just use that. Oh, this has got fatter glitter pieces, so that's kind of cool. Let's try him on his eyes. Oh, it's much thicker. Oh, I think I like that, actually. Actually, I do. I feel like it almost looks like I'm like laying down foil pieces because of that thick glitter. Oh, yeah. I want to actually try something else. I already got the glitter everywhere else from that other one on this one. So what if I took this and laid the glitter down, this thicker one, on the eyes? Not that much, girl. Jeez. Thing's never gonna dry that way. I'm gonna take some of that off for a minute so I can play. Sorry, I have so many sniffles. I'm so sorry. I always have sniffles. I feel like they're way worse right now. Something in the air. You can tell fall is a-coming. Okay, I think I like that. Let me just check this out. Who was wanting me to do that? That's kind of cute. Yeah, that would even be cute too, wouldn't it? Okay, well, there we go. This is not a crafting video. I mean, I guess it's always a crafting video. It can always be a crafting video. I just wanted to show you these cool things. And then I also want to do the glue. Yeah, I want to drop some acetone into my Fabri-Tac. And I want to do it with you. So hopefully it works with the droppers that I have. If they don't, then we'll learn together. Do not do that. But when I went to the dollar store looking for those little things, look what I found. What a find. Look at these napkins. They're so cool. I'm not going to use them this Halloween because, you know, projects have already been chosen. But this is generally what I do, is I'll find stuff that I want to do. I'll find stuff and then I'll think, oh, I want to do this. Like right now, I already know what I'm doing for Christmas because I bought it last year. So hopefully it works. Hopefully I'm still inspired by what I had seen and purchased. In Christmas, I like to do a big thing. Like I try to make them like an ornament type thing. We don't do as many kids at Christmas time. We kind of keep that, we pull that into just the family. So Christmas, they get their ornament, their tag, and then they get a $5 bill, which probably buys nothing anymore. But when I'm giving out, I'm still in the 30s when I'm doing those of children. So that money adds up really fast. So I try to save up all year long. I wanted to see what this looks like one ply. I try to save up all year long for that. And then that way I don't have to stress out about it. Birthdays, same thing. It's like I pull that in, that's in the 30-something. And so they all get a special birthday thing that I make them every year. This year, I made their thing. It was inspired from Natasha at Treasure Books. And that, then on their birthdays, they get that plus a $10 bill. And this year, I also threw a bag of Skittles in with it. Then Easter, they just get that little Easter candy, Easter treat. Valentine's Day, they get a Valentine with a little Valentine candy. So Easter, Valentine's, Halloween, Christmas, their birthday. Oh, and St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day, they always get some kind of cute little thing I make plus a lucky $2 bill. This year I folded them up. I origamied, oh my gosh, over 30-something $2 bills into the heart shape. So let's see. I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh, I'm not doing a project. I just wanted to see what it looked like. I wanted to see if it was on all four. Oh my gosh. We were almost decoupaging. I bought those napkins and then I also, and look at, they're laughing at me. They're like, ah, ha, ha. So they also had these at Walmart. So I picked these ones up, $2.97. I think they're cute. Who knows? I'll put them in my stash, you know, my tiny little napkin stash that I have. But I did grab these. I bought these. I don't know if I bought these. I must have bought these last year. Aren't these cute? I don't know where I bought them. Where did I buy them? No, I didn't go to Chesapeake, Virginia. I would have liked to, but I must have bought this at one of those cute little stores that I go to every once in a while. And I thought, aren't they so cute? And wouldn't that look cute? Whoops, on here. I know we're supposed to do the glue, but I already have this out. Should I just decoupage this really quick on here to see what it looks like? I heard a few yeses in there. I'm positive. So let me just do this really quick. I know, tape. So we use the tape, right? I could never get it off that. Oh, perfect. And then you just... And then, of course, you can save these pieces that you pull off for other projects. Do I have a water pen? That's my favorite thing to use when I'm doing this. Yes, I do. I just pick whichever brush is closest. This is a Fatty Patty one. And I think I usually do them on the front. We can see what it's going to look like, kind of, right like this. Yeah, you can still see that because you can write on the back, right? There we go. My guest checks have this perforated, oh, I said it right, that perforated thing there. And I feel like if you decoupage on it, it's still going to have that perforated thing because of the back. I'm not going to worry about it. If it comes off, it comes off. And if it doesn't, and I don't want it to, I can always put washi tape or something to help secure it. So, let me see. I'm just going to grab this napkin, this square. I'm going to grab the whole square out really quick. Whoops. I'm going to rip it. Doesn't matter. So let me see here. So I feel like some of my pumpkins are coming this way. I need to look at it and decide. I think I like that. I would like the sunflowers and that little pumpkin there, and I can just get like a part of that pumpkin. Do I need that stem? I don't think so, because it's going to take up the whole page. If I want it on there, it'll be that stem. I feel like that's okay. So let's see what happens here. I don't really want all this though, so Come on, get my water going here. Then just take that off like that. Normally I'd get a little bit closer in, but, or sometimes, not normally, I guess it just depends on the project. But you can get in closer if you want to. If you do, but you're afraid you're gonna rip your piece, what I do, my little thing is I just put my finger on the piece itself and then I just pull around the color. I don't know if you were able to see what I was doing there, but, and that's it. It's pretty simple. Okay, and I think I want it to come off the page, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it down like that, and I'm gonna leave the rest of it intact because it doesn't always lay where I want it to lay. I have some Mod Podge. I could use a glue stick too, but I'm gonna use my Mod Podge. So I'm taking my lid off. So what I'm gonna do right away, because I forgot to do this last time, and I like to do it in the beginning. Oops, there goes another dauber thingy. My Vaseline is gonna get a nice little healthy glob on my finger, and then I'm gonna put it on my cap thing here, or not my cap, around the, oh, you know, those little places where you screw your cap onto. I'm gonna go ahead and just paint my card really quick with some of this Mod Podge. I know I want my little stem to come off. I know I want my pumpkins to come down. And I want my sunflowers on there. So there, I think I did a good job. So let me get this all on there. I'm gonna lay my Mod Podge all the way down. It's gonna get wrinkly and I'm okay with that. I actually like it. On certain projects, and this is definitely one of them where I like all that extra texture. And then I'm just gonna let it dry before I tear that piece off. And then, well, he could have been poking up in the pumpkins if I would have cut the pumpkin and laid him down in there first, and then he could have been like a little pumpkin thing. Anyhow, so that's what I'm gonna do with that, and then I'll just tear that off, and then we'll have this little piece right here. Isn't that cute? How cute for Thanksgiving. Wouldn't that make a cute little thankful card? All right, let me move that out of the way. This total side trip here. All right, I'm gonna try this. I know this has been mentioned to me. I'm pretty sure I've heard this a couple of times, but I don't remember by who. I just remember just recently, Deb, thank you, hi Deb, that mentioned about putting pure acetone. So 100% acetone, professional formula. I think I got it like at a Sally Beauty. Let me grab something else over here out of my reach. There we go. So here's my Fabri-Tac. My bottle is about down here now. This is the one I refill with this. You know. But this is thick too, and I'm having a hard time getting it out. But a drop, you say? Woo! Oh, this isn't the acetone. See, it's not coming out. Nothing wants to move in there. And this one has, you know, it's just like a little less than half, so maybe a little more than a third, a little less than half. I don't know. Okay, get that off. Come on, bottle. I need to move that over there because I'm super klutzy right now. I have these droppers from back in my makeup selling days, and I have like tons of them. Well, okay, so I have this bag right here. I have like, I don't know, 15 or 25 bags like this. When I was buying them, I thought I was buying a package, and I bought a case of packages. I'm not gonna throw them away because they're droppers. I mean, they're gonna come in handy sometime. So here I am. What is it? How long has it been? 4 or 5 years? 5 years? 6 years later? I'm gonna use them. So I don't know how good this acetone is gonna work in these, or if it's, so there's 3 little drops. Ooh, ooh, and then I got scared. Okay. I don't know how strong this acetone is. I don't know if it's gonna wreck these droppers. I mean, the acetone itself is in a plastic container, but it's heavy duty, maybe different type. So we're just gonna put that in there and just let it melt down. anyone who has used Fabri-Tac or a similar type of glue, 3-in-1, whatever, all this alcohol-based glue, you know already how hard it is to get it out when it starts thickening up, right? I hope so. I don't know if I ever opened up. See how I have my little cap there? I don't think I ever opened that up. I didn't. I left this one just as a refill only. And let me see. I mean, are you supposed to shake it up? Or just melts in there? Just melts in there? I can already see that the Fabri-Tac is moving faster. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go ahead and, well, first, before I do anything else, let's just do a little tester. It's probably what everybody wants to see. It's what I would want to see. That is what I would want to see. What am I going to test on? I want something that's going to show up. Okay, it's still a little on the thicker side. I can feel like I'm pressing hard. And I have Sugar Bell bottles. I'm going to look online and see if I can find them smaller. The ones I have are the same. They're almost the same size as this. And so it's just too much. I don't know. Maybe I should just give them a shot again. Now that I'm using the glue more often since I'm doing videos. I'm crafting on a more consistent basis. So I'm going to just drip some glue in here. This is how I refill my bottle. It is a little thick. Whoop. Oh, geez. And there she goes. Oh my gosh. Pure. It's always pure madness. I say that a lot, but it really is. That's all right. Oh my gosh. It just took one little bubble. It's because I'm doing a video. I just need to pay attention. But I do want to get all that glue off of it because that's not going to be fun. The same thing with this one. So this one I'm actually wiping. There's Vaseline on it, so that was nice. So with the Vaseline, I will say that made that glue come off really easy. So let's Vaseline this one up again. I struggle enough trying to get things off and on, so once they're glued shut, it's like it's almost like a done deal for me. I just am out. I am out. I no longer want to play. See, that's not full. I can still put more in there. Should we try it again? Let's try it again. I'll go a little slower, maybe, and be quiet. I'm going to be quiet for a minute. Okay, I'm getting close to the top, and I want to put a little acetone in, and I want to be able to stop pouring. There. Now, I already put my Vaseline, so I'm just going to take that piece off there. Put my cap on. And I think this big one went with this. I don't know. I don't know if it matters. Okay, put that over there. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop in a little bit more of this. I'm not even squeezing it, it's just dropping out, but I think I'm going to go ahead and put just like a little squirt instead of just a few drops. Because I don't think my dropper, I don't think my drops are that big anyways. Okay, I'm just going to use this for a second. My napkin that I was saving. And then also on my little cap that I'm using, this might also be part of my problem, is I don't take that little foil off. I leave it on and I just poke a hole so that my Fabri-Tac doesn't come out so fast. Ooh, look at it's already trying to squeeze out. So let's just go ahead and move it around a little bit. Can you see? I don't know if the camera can even see that movement of the glue in there. I don't know. How do you mix it up? I have this bottle that I'm filling from, and then I have one more bottle, and the weather's starting to get cold, so I need to, it's starting to cool down. Yep, that's already better. Yay! Okay, now I know. And if it feels a little bit too thick, I'll just come in and put a little bit more of that in there. Now, my dropper doesn't feel like it's being wrecked or anything, so that's good to know. That's good to know. All right, now I have droppers. I feel like I need to start sharing these droppers though, so maybe I'll start popping these in things for people. And then you can use them or not use them, but then it's kind of nice to have. I felt like it was easier. Let me know what you think, if you think it's easier, if you think I should be putting these in Happy Meals, or people are going to be like, what? Not, or yeah, whatever meals, like Happy Meals, anything I sell, whatever, just like throwing a few of these in here. Maybe I'll put a little note. I'm like super rambly. Anyhow, thank you for hanging out with me, my friends. Thank you for my presents. Thank you for my, oh my gosh, I just can't even say, I don't even know. Thank you so much. It feels so good to use those scissors and to see all that cute Happy Mail and all that stamp stuff. I know that all that takes time and just to be thought of. It's so nice. Thank you, my friends. I hope you enjoy all your moments. I'll see you on the next video. Happy crafting. Bye.